Rightio, group audits everybody. So let's just get this clear then. What you have is normally the holding company, the principal auditor will audit the holding company, and he will then be in charge as well of auditing the group. Now the group will be made up of components, so you will have component auditors. Now those component auditors will be auditors of a subsidiary or of an associate, basically any company that gets consolidated. They may well have component auditors, but that's what a component is. So obviously it can get more complex than this, and if it gets more complex, then it's a lot harder for a principal. How is he going to make sure that he can rely on the different component auditors, or shall he audit them himself? Well, if there's 50 or more, it's going to be quite difficult, isn't it? Also, if you're using other auditors, will they make the right adjustments? Will they adjust to our accounting policies? And also, do they follow IFRSs like we do, etc.? So there's a few different problems to think about when you're doing a group audit. Okay, right. Component auditors then, what do we need to do as far as they're concerned? Okay, well, our first job is, are they any good? You know, do they have the competence? Do they have the qualifications? Do they have the experience to do the job? Then have a look at their procedures. Okay, try and work out what they've done. Do they follow auditing standards? Do they follow certain regulations? Are they monitored? That sort of thing. Okay, then obviously have a look at what they found, make sure that that's enough evidence for us and what conclusions they've got from their findings. And finally, what strategy have they used in order to get the evidence, and is it sufficient for our point of view? Remember, some components don't even need auditing because they'll be immaterial, but these are the things that you need to think about. So, I thought I'd give you a little memory tip. Components SFP. Okay, and that will help you memorize what you need to think about when thinking about a components auditor. First of all, think about the components, qualifications, competence, expertise. The S, look at their strategy. Have they planned it properly? Have they got the risk assessment properly? Have they used the right sample sizes? Have a look at their findings. Were their findings in line with the evidence that they got? And have a look at what procedures that they used to get those findings. Were they enough? Were they sufficient? Do they follow auditing standards, etc.?